Hey guys, hello. I can't speak too loudly, but if you're used to my lives, this is the baby alligator I've been telling everybody about. But if I speak too loud, it gets scared. It's definitely not used to human interaction yet. But hello, welcome. We're in South Louisiana. This is my backyard. And this is a little baby alligator. Normally we have 6-footers or bigger hanging out, so it's such a treat when a little one shows up. Definitely skittish. I do feed catfish and turtles. Oops, not that. I have floating catfish food. But this little one's not used to. Very, very, very alert. Anything I do. He's watching, but he's curious. I would say this one's about 2.5, maybe 3 feet if we stretch the tail all the way out. So it's definitely fun to interact with one of these little ones. It's a beautiful hide. Beautiful, beautiful. There's been a really big gator, maybe not in length, it's probably 8 feet, but it's very plump, very well fed. And when I started seeing that big one is when this little one started showing up. So I don't think they stay with their parents that long. But see, all I did was move a little bit in my chair and it went away. But that's okay. They got to do what they feel safe. He'll reappear. Be careful. Yeah, well, this is a little, trust me, this is a little one. If I could get close enough to the water, this is one I could actually pick up with my hands. I definitely have a bunch of bigger ones hanging out here. So this is a treat when I see a little baby. I actually had a piece of bread too. My turtles love the bread. Alligators don't. Look at that. Look at these fish are like little piranha when I throw them the bread. The neighbor kids came fish over here yesterday evening. I can't believe all the fish they caught. But they made all my turtles run away. But the catfish, I'm pretty used to eating. But this was just, he's checking us out. He's checking us out. I don't know why my camera started talking to me anyway. Yeah, he's just a baby. I was doing a live Friday night and oh my goodness, Mellow. I think we ended up naming one of the alligators that was present Mellow. And it was so weird. Like 20 minutes after I ended the live, I went inside, but I came out and forgot my cup out here. There were 3 alligators out here. So it's like they watch me do these lives out here, but you can't see them. You know, it's dark. They're lurking under these trees somewhere. But yeah, once I went in, they came out. I don't know, this little one, he's not really interested in any of the fish pellets. It did attempt a marshmallow, but it spit it back out. It disappeared again. Oh. He's checking us out. But one thing is kind of sad. Well, obviously, there's abundance of food in this water, so the alligators certainly don't go hungry. But these little alligators could definitely be predators to some of the bigger gators. So, alligators kind of just, they do their own thing. They're definitely not a pack or a herd type of animal. Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me if there's a parent around. But considering it's 2 to 3 feet long, it's older than a year, so it's probably not with its parents anymore. Of course, I'm not 100% sure. But another sign that alligators are around and I just can't see them. Normally, all this fish food, and don't get me wrong, they're eating on it. But usually the catfish, they're sucking all these pellets up and they're not. So that's usually indicative of an alligator being around somewhere. It's just not letting me see it, which is weird because it's daylight. So yeah, you came closer. Why don't you come a little bit closer because you're getting kind of far. It's hard to see you, buddy. So what kind of names do y'all think? Hey, Lauren, yeah, I went live for a couple hours Friday night. Hey, guys, whoever. My name's Katie. I live out in South Louisiana. This is my backyard. I live out on a river. It's called the Tickfaw River. And, you know, some people call this a bayou or a canal or a swamp. This is my backyard. Oops. Well, y'all bear with me. So that's my backyard. This is my property. That's my neighbor's house. He's never there. And I don't know why my Ring camera started talking to me to let me know I'm being recorded. Okay, the little one he's munching on the food pellets. Port Vincent, hey, yes. Yep, not too far from here. He is munching on the pellets. It's cute. I don't know if y'all can see his little mouth. And alligators really don't chew food. You know, they use their teeth to grab them to prey. They chomp on it and throw it down their throat, swallow it whole. They don't chew food into pieces. Yep, little swamp puppies. An alligator name. Yeah, the stuffed alligator named Alfred. Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. And I wasn't really going to go live, but unless he swims off. But I saw him, and it's not often that I get to see this little one. Come back over here, buddy. He's focusing on something. I know if I move, he'll go away, though. I keep up with him a little bit without spooking him. He's going to be, lady, why are you stalking me? Yep. We finally got some rain. Of course, it rains on the weekends when everybody wants to go out in their boats. But it did clear up the water because when I was live Friday night, I call it the cypress tree pollen, the algae in the water, because it really wasn't much of a current, much of a wind, and no rain. The water was really stagnant. Oh, you're friends with X? You're friends with X Elmo's name. Oh, they're so cute. Look at him, he's doing his little float. I call it the log. I usually see the bigger alligators doing that, and they're focusing on the fish. And usually when they drop their tail deeper in the water means they're getting ready to jump up out the water to lunge at the fish. But oh, hey, Heather, yeah. I started going live again Friday night, and I was telling everybody how this little alligator started popping up, but it's hit or miss when it shows up. And so this evening he showed up, so I was like, oh well, let me go live so people don't think I'm making up this story. Let me go grab a little marshmallow. I really haven't been interested in anything. Spook him off here. Don't go away, don't go away. I stood up. Yeah, I posted a video Friday when I did see him. It was during the day. Oh, Thursday. He did grab a big marshmallow, and he was having a hard time chewing it. It kept falling out its mouth. Oh, where he went? He's probably on the other side of the piling. Oh, look. He's checking out my ramp. He's checking out my ramp. I gotta tell him he gotta read. No alligators on the ramp. No alligators. How about a marshmallow? One of the alligators that stuck with us a lot last year, Allie, she would do that. She would hold on to the ramp. It was just made it easier. Yeah, hey, service. Well, I haven't been live in a long time. Friday night was my first time back after a really long time. But yeah, see how the little hands holding the ramp? That way it doesn't have to spend so much energy floating, holding itself up. Yeah, it's taking a break. Well, Allie, the alligator that we interacted with most last year, she was between 4 and 5 feet. She loved to do that. She loved to hold on to the ramp. Oh, your daughter was asking about. Well, tell the crazy alligator ladies there. But he doesn't know. He tried marshmallows before. I'm a horrible thrower. There we go. He's not. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Well, maybe one of them will float into your mouth. Well, that is so sweet. Yeah. We have some big fish. I saw a catfish earlier. I can't believe how big it was. The head was, I don't know, a good 12-inch. It was huge. It was huge. I had thrown in a piece of bread. And might want to tackle the bigger one then, huh? Might think you're too big for the little ones. Definitely just checking us out. But could make a nice yummy dinner. Nah, there's not a lot there to make a dinner with. Or a boot, or even a belt. This little guy's tiny. Hopefully he'll get used to us and eventually come swimming around so we can see him. Be cute as can be. Oh, he's gonna try. Okay. Come on, you can do it. He can barely open up his mouth for a marshmallow. Come on, guy. Hey, construction girl. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, look, he's showing off. Hey, thank you. Yes. Where you going, buddy? I take it he's not hungry at all. Oh, there he goes. He's going to show us his whole figure here. Almost showed us the tip to tail. I know on your phones it's kind of hard to appreciate the size of it, but I promise you this gator's tiny. He's tiny. Uh-oh, is it time to go home? It's almost dark. I guess he has to go home. Hey, Sagittarius, yes. We've been hanging out. I don't know. I guess he's got to go home before the lights come on. I've never had an alligator leave marshmallows. Oh, well, bye. I could finish feeding the fish. He might come back. Oops. Yeah, the bigger one, or the mama might be down there calling. Who knows? But yeah, these catfish, There's a good bit of them right now, so whatever fear they had earlier. I'm watching it still over there. Right behind the pole, right there. Oh, he's swimming back now. Okay. Oh, maybe he wants the pellets. He doesn't want the marshmallows. Maybe he likes the fish food. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. Hello, Amber. Good evening. Oh, man. Yes, you know, it rains yesterday and today, and, I mean, the weather's just so tolerable. You know, for South Louisiana, it's kind of rare to say that in the summer. The humidity is, 95%, 95 degrees. Yep, this little buddy's coming back. Okay, so this, I'm going to say he's not into marshmallows. He's into fish food. Or maybe maybe it's his natural instinct to hear the fish breaking the water when they come for the pellets. It's probably just instinct to say, okay, I gotta go. You know, he's too little. My fish are too big for this baby. Now I'm not in Florida. This is Louisiana. Louisiana. Come on, buddy. He's very little. I would say his entire head is about the size of my fist, balled up. That's how tiny he is. How can I stand the humidity? Born and raised here my whole life. And here's the strange thing. I've never had a humidifier either in my life. I don't know why my camera starts doing that. But I ordered a dehumidifier today. Yep, that's what he wants. Look, he's munching on the fish food. You trying to think of a Cajun French name for him? I think alligator in Cajun French. We were talking about this on the live Friday night. It's le cocodrille. Almost like cocodrille, but le cocodrille. And of course the drill, you kind of like roll your tongue. Couillon, yeah. Definitely could be couillon. We've had a couple boudreaux. Hey, buddy. Okay, well, now I know what floats your boat. So far, this is the only... Look at the size of that catfish. Jeez. Bigger than the alligator. Look at that. Jeez. That alligator could suck... That catfish could suck that alligator. Jeez and beats. I've had one alligator that's been pretty frequent since March. I did do a live in March. We named it Bowser. And then another one appeared. I think the viewers named it Snooty, but it disappeared. Well, the one that showed up Friday night, I thought was Bowser, but it wasn't, because Bowser's not afraid of my dogs. And this one was afraid of my dogs. So Friday night, this alligator got named Mellow. I think, yeah. So they named it Mellow. Okay. It's time to go to Tractor Supply. This little gator's 2 to 3 feet. He's tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. I could easily grab him, at least around the neck. Yeah, we got a lot of turtles. The turtles were out earlier. As it starts getting later, they go in for the evening. Excuse me. guess I changed the camera setting. Okay, he's exploring, yeah. I remember Allie used to love to go under that dock. And we're starting to see more and more alligator garfish. Yep, he's just floating around. But this really, really large alligator, which the ones this big, I don't even like to sit out here and talk to them, even though they're way out there. They're just too big. I'll view them from a distance. But since I've seen this really big one, this little one's been here, so that may be its mama. An underwater zoo. Yeah, it's an underwater aquarium. My neighbors laugh. That big catfish is still hanging around. Shoot. Oh yeah, when I throw out all the fish food, well, when all the turtles are here, because usually around 6 I do this, it's crazy. It's like an aquarium. Believe it or not, I don't have a mosquito problem here. Why? I can't explain it to you. I really can't. Some neighbors that live further down the street in my subdivision, they complain of mosquitoes. I don't have them here. I don't know. I can't explain it. Now, I do spray vinegar and water all along my bulkheads and decks because I know snakes are real sensitive to smell. And ever since I sprayed it, I haven't seen any snakes. But I don't see how that could affect mosquitoes. I don't know. I'm not going to complain. Starting to see some of the garfish. They usually only appear at night. Got a lot of little perch down there. Yeah. No, I don't get in this water. Oh, there he is. Peekaboo. No, I don't swim in this water, but I mean, people do swim in this river. Now, I'll get in this water, if we go out by the lake. There's a big sandbar. Yeah, Tennessee has some beautiful lakes. Some people paddleboard, a lot of kayaking around here, or, people have boats and jet skis. And there's a lot of things on the river, drive-up restaurants and bars. And hello, yes, I'm from Louisiana. Can you tell the accent? A lady got eaten in Florida by alligator. I think I saw something like that. Hey, Matthew, I'm in Springfield. I'm right by Ponchatoula. I'm on the Tickfaw River. So, yeah. This little cutie pie. It's a pretty color to his. Y'all can't really see how deep the browns and grays are on his head, but it is pretty. And I think I fixed my light. It's been going out on me. So I hooked up a new timer and wrapped it up, so hopefully we good. Yes, y'all hear my symphony, my evening. I haven't heard any of the owls yet. This one's not into marshmallows. Actually, I'm out of everything. I wasn't gonna sit here. Y'all watch the baby a minute. I'm gonna go plant some trees. took one. He took one. Okay. He didn't like me walking up. He's not used to me yet. Yeah, the crickets are definitely sink. Look at this pig, this catfish. So good. His nose is awfully beat up. I mean, his catfish is just like eating everything. You can come on back, buddy. There's some perch down there small enough for the alligator. Oh, see, that catfish made that big splash and the alligator went faster. So yeah, I think it's just a natural instinct for them to gravitate towards the fish making all the noise. Watch that catfish go take that baby's marshmallow. Get some canned corn. For who? For the perch? Because I'll be honest, I never knew about giving marshmallows to alligators until I started doing lives last year. I have been around alligators my entire life. I've never given them a thing. And when I started doing lives last year, of course I feed the turtles and the fish. People are like, oh, do marshmallows. It tripped me out. Sure enough. Couillon. Get some can. What are you saying I use the corn for? Yes, that's a catfish. That catfish is pretty persistent. His nose looks pretty banged up. Oh, we got a spider walking on a web right there. The fish will love to grab that. I would love to see a fish jump up and grab that spider. This catfish is like a vacuum cleaner. You found your hiding spot? You found your hiding spot? Hey, Michelle. We have us a little baby. And I'm with you, Louisiana, 76. Yeah, I think I may name this one myself. Couillon. Hey, Diana. Yeah, I have two. I have two of my dogs. I have the Yorkie and then the Golden Retriever, who cry because I don't let them come outside when I'm doing this because they scare off the alligators. What's the no gator on ramp for? It's actually a joke. Oh, something spooked him. Because Earl, that's a cute one, because everybody wants to know why I have this ramp. It's a floating ramp, so it goes up and down with the tides. But that's like and it has happened, my dog is all goofy, she falls in the water, I can lead her there. It can only hold about 80 pounds, and it's actually designed just for dogs. I bought it from, I think, some guy in Florida. But everybody is like, why would you put a ramp there for the alligators to crawl up? So that's why the sign's there. It's a joke, it's a neighborhood joke. Alligators won't get on it because the minute they put a foot on it, it goes down. Because it's a floating ramp. My dogs don't even like it, but that was the only way I could get them out the water. Okay. Where's my little buddy at? Under the dog. Oh, I still have bread in my bucket. I forgot I still had some bread. Look, that's like piranha. You throw bread out there. Oh my God, they're crazy. tell you what, my cameras picked up an alligator snapping turtle swimming around this dock last year. That thing was huge. Huge, huge, huge. Get up and go walk over here. Not to disturb. I was like, I can't see the baby. I tiptoed around and go see. He's out there. I thought he was hiding under the dock. It is kind of quiet though. Oops. This time of day is usually when I start hearing all the owls too, and then the rougarou. Hey Sandy, I don't have a mosquito problem. It's I don't understand it. I'm grateful for it, but why I don't, I'm good with it. Usually right before dark, it gets really dark, I'll get buzzed by, but no, this catfish is still here. You gonna come back, buddy? No, the alligators are actually scared to death of my dogs and scared to death of humans too. But when you look at things, okay, you see all the fish in here. So there is an abundance of food. Their ability to catch it may be another thing. So there is plenty food in this water for alligators. Besides they also, got possums, don't really do turtles, but they got possums, they got nutria. There's all kinds of other things they can eat, besides fish. So alligators aren't hunting, to eat over here at least. They're more scared of humans and they're very afraid of dogs, except that one alligator that's been hanging out here often, Bowser. My dog's barking no longer phases him. So that bothers me. But yeah, Hollywood has everybody believing, how alligators live to stalk humans and eat them. And that's just not the case. Will they and can they? Absolutely. My problem is if I throw a net or anything in right now, it's going to disrupt everything. You want me to zoom in on the alligator or the fish? That damn alligator again. I think that big old catfish. Oh, come on, buddy. Yeah, when I went in there, I was like, I still had some. Pieces of bread. Yeah. Yeah, alligators, they'll eat. They will eat. I can't believe this one catfish is so persistent. I've never seen that before. Catfish kind of like jump, hit the water, knock the food down. And this one's... Now I got marshmallows. This little alligator's not into anything, really. I saw him chew a couple of the fish food kernels. I gotta figure out what happened there. I guess a little bit went under the dock again. I don't see it anywhere. But yeah, if y'all were with me Friday night, the water is like night and day. It's so clear now. It was so full of pollen and algae Friday. Definitely looked like a pea soup. But it's easy to track alligators when it's like that because you could see the trail they leave. So yeah, it's nice. Nice. Hello, Hillbilly and Panda. I don't know. I'm guessing the gator is under the dock. He's hiding under there. But most of my turtles, they're out earlier. As it gets later in the evening, they go in for the night. But when I come out and start feeding the turtles, there's at least 30 or 40 of them. And they lined up. They're like sitting here. They're expecting me to feed them. It's so funny. Their little heads are just right here. And they all looking up at me all along my bulkhead. Hey, Kermit. Yeah. My last live was, I did one in March. And then I did, again, Friday. I'm losing track of everything right now. Anyway, my live wasn't planned. And my phone didn't have much of a charge, but this little baby alligator I was telling everybody about was out. And I'm going to go see if he's hiding under this dock. But I have to be very slow and quiet because he spooks so easy. Oh, he was hiding under the dock and he saw me. So he's probably going to swim off now. He was hiding under there. Yep, see, he swam off. Come back, come back. There are snakes. I haven't seen any in a while. Yeah, y'all, this is a little bit. He's not even 3 feet long. His entire face, his snoot and eyes are about the size of my fist balled up. Has anyone ever seen you on here? What do you mean? Like lives? I used to do lives a lot. And then I kind of had to stop for a while, but I'm back to doing that. And I've got a bunch of other projects I'm working on. Hey, Autumn. Yeah, this is my backyard. Oh, I got one more cup. Let me empty my bucket. Can't move too much with this little gator. Very skittish. Hey, no. Last time we saw Allie was before that hurricane in September. You know, I've had a few alligators I would see in the winter when it was kind of warm, but you know, they do their own hibernation called rumination. Damn, that thing is back. I have never seen a catfish that damn persistent. I think they all just lay their eggs too. She might just be hungry. But yeah, look, this alligator has zero interest in marshmallows. It wants to eat the fish food. That's so cute. I don't know if y'all could see its little mouth chewing. So anyway, yeah, so I'm in South Louisiana. I'm about an hour northwest of New Orleans. I'm on a river. It's called the Tickfaw River. And this is my backyard. And this is I call that my fishing light. And obviously it attracts everything. Bugs. And the bugs attract the fish, which attract the alligators. And so I sit out here. I have a concrete dock, pretty much. But I live in a neighborhood. See, that's my neighbor. They're never there. They live in Oklahoma. They come in like twice a year. And then this is my backyard, the swamp. Now that's about a 50-yard strip of land. It's about 50 yards wide. And on the other side of that is the larger part of this river. And that's where, I'm sure y'all hear the boats and all pass. Yeah, we do. Louisiana has the highest population of wild alligators. I think their estimates are around 2 million. Florida's close behind, but Florida's also got crocodiles, and Florida's human population is, what, triple of what Louisiana is. So I think that's why they see a lot more alligators around people, so 3 million, okay, it's a crazy number. And what's so weird is they still keep it so restricted with the tags. There's a very, very confined hunting season in Louisiana for the alligators, and you have to have these plastic tags. They do a lottery for people to get the tags. But I guess until the alligators become a real problem to the human population, there's no reason, I guess, to get rid of them. So they're good. They don't bother me at all. I had an alligator hiss at me last year. I never could see it. This is before I started doing lives. I would just be sitting out here looking at everything. And I knew what it was in an instant, but an alligator was hissing at me. Anyway, long story short, an alligator tracker, or a state alligator hunter, had already been tracking this alligator. So they ended up capturing it. It was a 9-foot male, huge. But apparently down there, in between, right behind that middle pylon I have, going straight about 50 yards, they found it back there. It had taken some dogs from another subdivision, not mine. And it was hissing, even though I'm like 50, 100 yards away from it, because it could hear me. It was hissing at me and was protecting its food. So, but no, I've never had a problem with an alligator coming in my yard. Nothing like that. But I do know they do it. This baby will try marshmallows. Try to give it a few more marshmallows and a big one. No, we don't need the slithering ones. Hey, Lee. Yeah, Lee, the baby's here tonight. That's why I went live. He's shy. He's shy, but he's here. He's little. Oh, yeah, we fish here. I had a bunch of the neighbor kids fishing earlier. He's a little bitty fellow. Little bitty. I just popped on here to do a quick live, but wow, we got almost 600 people in here. Why don't y'all double tap y'all screen in? Send some hearts for me. Send some love. I think this little baby's gonna, is he gonna do the marshmallow? Yeah, he tried one. Hey, well, thank y'all for the gifts, but y'all just double tap. But the gifts do help. I'm on my last bag of fish food. And my goodness, they built the Tractor Supply closer to me now, so it's time to go get a couple 100 pounds of fish food. Look how cute this little fellow is. Isn't he adorable? Oh my God. He's so cute. And he's very skittish. I can't move. I'm having to be very controlled with how I move my tripod to keep my eye on it for y'all. But if he hangs out with us like the others do. But anyway, this one is actually smaller than Allie was last year. And for those of you who aren't with us, Allie was a little alligator who basically, just repetition of me being out here and calling her, I could come outside. There other night, I could call her whistle. If she was in hearing distance, she would come swimming up to me like a little dog. I'd go, Allie. She'd come swimming if she could hear me. She would stay on the ramp. She would sit out here for hours with us, and if she got tired, hey, Hardly, she would like lay across the lake. She would lay across the ramp, just listening to my voice, I guess. I really don't know. All the alligators kind of tend to just hang out here. It's more curiosity, I guess. I hate spiders, and this spider's driving me nuts. I wish a fish would jump up and get it. I really do. Because all spiders do is make a mess on your equipment. So anyway, hopefully this little one, this is the smallest alligator I've interacted with out here. Hopefully it will learn to trust us and we can interact with it, because I would love to be able to teach it some tricks like we taught Allie. Hey, this one's not coming to me yet. No, this is like my third sighting of this one. So it's very skittish. It actually took me quite a while. I first noticed it. I was way down there. Y'all see that hammock, that blue thing, the hammock? I walked outside. I was fooling with a plant, and I saw it in the water. So it probably took me, believe it or not, an hour, just walking slowly, tossing some fish food. It was probably at least a good 60 feet walking over here to get it to where it would stay in this area. He's so shy. Yeah, Allie, I don't know, I guess Allie got tired of us and she left. Allie hasn't been seen. Yeah, hey, Crystal. Oh, uh-oh. Mama must have told him to go home. But this one, there was one after Allie, Delilah. She was a little bit smaller. Well, this baby's the smallest yet. So I would love to be able to work with it. I don't know. The mama, you see how it's looking out toward the trees? The mama could be hiding under there, calling it home. Which could be that really big alligator I've been seeing lately. Because when I saw her, when she started appearing, that's when this little one started appearing. So hey, we're in South Louisiana. He's definitely focused on something. I don't even have my light with me because I wasn't really gonna sit out here and do a live, but I saw this little one, I had to. So yeah. I didn't see a snapping turtle. If you saw it, that's good for you because they are very elusive. Oh, look at it, like a big boy. Like a big alligator floating on top of the water. God, this one's attracted to the fish food, so maybe that's why he's leaving. Got to keep feeding the fish. This is the first alligator. I tried to throw it a marshmallow. Something. Did I spook you, buddy? Look at this big old catfish still swimming around. I'm sorry. Are you afraid they will come? No, I've never had a problem. The turtles have tried to crawl up that ramp, but because it's a floating ramp, it kind of starts moving once there's weight on it. So See, the fish are splashing, and look, the alligator's coming back. So that's just a natural instinct they must be born with, to know that sound. The fish breaking the water attracts alligators. Wow. Oh, there's marshmallows out there. He's not interested in them. I'll try to throw him a big one, but he's keeping a distance right now. God, it got so quiet. I don't even hear the crickets. Oh, oh, come on, buddy. Well, I have two dogs. I have a 60-pound golden retriever, so no, I'm not afraid they would attack her. But I got a 10-pound Yorkie who will bark down the biggest alligator. So yeah, I do fear for him because I know an alligator can jump and grab her, you know. They won't do it because they're hungry, because there's just so much food in this water, you know, but I don't want to risk it. So most of the time my dogs can go in and out the doggy door 24/7, but usually in the summer, or if, you know, the water's running really high and alligators are present, you know, I do control when they go outside. So I just play it by ear with nature. Yeah, see, this one don't want marshmallows. He wants fish food. Eventually, he'll let us get closer to him, and y'all gonna see how cute he is. And I did find some footage, and I guess I was filming it. It was so weird, of me working with Bowser. That's the alligator I was telling y'all. I'm concerned it doesn't have a lot of teeth. Well, I found some video footage of it, of me working with him. I was hand feeding him, but with a pole. So I'm gonna put that out there. I am in South Louisiana. I'm sitting in my backyard by my little fishing dock here. And we have just this little bitty peep squeak alligator visiting. Yeah, that's a tiny one. Tiny, tiny. 2.5 feet. He has zero interest in marshmallows, although he has tried marshmallow. He's more interested in the little fish kernels, the floating fish food out there, and it looks like he's going to sleep. I'm gonna go hold on to the ramp. Hold yourself up. I am gonna, you know what, I'm gonna, see, all I did was move my legs a little bit. He's very skittish, very sensitive to what I do. Because I was gonna be like, I'm gonna go grab my light. Okay, y'all watch the baby a minute. I gotta go run and grab my light. Him swim under here when I walked away. He doesn't know I'm here. Look at him right there. He's so cute. He can't see me. I have my tripod leaning over the bulkhead. Oh my gosh. Hey, buddy. Hello, buddy. Yeah, this one, like I said, this is only the third time I'm around him, so he's little. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Hopefully he'll get used to us and we can interact with him. Teach him how to fetch. Oh, you got some good pics? Yeah, I got some earlier too when it was daylight. Hey, buddy. Yeah, show everybody you'll eat a marshmallow. No, I know, I don't. I like them to stay afraid, just like I like to, appreciate who they are, They've been around 150 million years. Look at this pig. I've never seen a catfish so persistent. I actually spoke to a biologist about the marshmallows, and they have zero nutrition value for us or alligators, and he just really didn't see. Throwing them a few now and then, definitely not going to hurt them. Man, look how awesome you are. You're this amazing predator. Look at you. Teeny weeny weeny. I throw you a marshmallow, instead you go for leaves. Just any little move freaks him out. Get used to some of the noises. Get used to the fish food going in the water, huh? I went to get my light to see if I could see a mama laying around under these trees. Krista, I don't know if you were on earlier. I was telling everybody after I did the live Friday night, I had left my cup outside, so I came walk out here, and there were 3 alligators all laying out here. So it's like they watch us. They watch me do the lives, and then when I'm finished, they go in. When I go in, they come out. Those are the bigger ones, which is fine with me. They stay hidden. Hey, Steve, no, we're in Louisiana. I'm just sitting in my backyard. And sometimes when the alligators are here, I'll go live. But this one was such a special little guy. He's so tiny. He's the smallest I've interacted with. So we'll see. I haven't seen any big ones yet today. And that may be why I'm seeing the little one, because all the big ones aren't here right now. They might be out in the bigger, parts of the river. Because these little ones are actually prey to bigger alligators, believe it or not. Hello, hello. Hey, we got people from everywhere, huh? Uh-oh. Hold on, TikTok's making me do something. All right, now we're clear. So, hey, I'm in a little town called Springfield, Louisiana. It's about an hour northwest of New Orleans, a little bit east of Baton Rouge. And this is the river is called Tickfaw. And there's a bunch of rivers out here that feed into lakes that feed into the Gulf of Mexico. So hello, hello. Oh, we got some Jean Lafitte people here. Well, Crystal, we have a good group in here. We need, I don't know if you were here, people were starting to throw out names. Because I've been calling this one Little Bit. We need to name this baby. The alligator we took a poll on Friday night was named Mellow. So we definitely need to come up with some names for this one. I know some of the names that were mentioned earlier. One was Couillon, which is a Cajun French name for, well, it means a lot of things. Derogatory and silly. So yeah, I am like not prepared, like I said, to do a live. I didn't even have my notebook out here, but if y'all want to just toss out a few names, and between me and Crystal, we'll try to jot some down, and we'll do a poll and let everybody vote, and we'll name this baby. Oh, hello. Oh, I looked right at him and he went away. All right, buddy. There he is. There he is. Once he gets used to all the noises I make, he won't run away as easy. Oh boy. Oh, that's cute. Cute, cute, cute. We have a bunch of names. I'm going to have to make a list of all the names we have. Of all the alligators we've named already. He was just floating out there, but yeah, he's starting to see all the, y'all can't pick them up too well, the alligator garfisher. These long, skinny fish. One of the neighborhood kids caught one. It was huge. It was about 2 feet long. It was fat too. He's like, Miss Katie, what to do with it? I ain't touching that. I am more afraid of an alligator garfish biting me than a catfish. So now I don't have a problem with mosquitoes here. My neighbors do, I don't. But I do not. See, he's definitely attracted to the fish. See? Now all the fish are bigger than him. Crystal's making our poll right now. Thank you, sweetie. I know that. I'm telling you, I got neighbors down the street complaining how bad the mosquitoes are. Why I don't have any here, I have no clue. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We trying to keep up with all that. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna go to the new Tractor Supply this week. That's so funny. It's such an exciting life. See, this little guy prefers the fish food. Yeah, I don't have a problem with mosquitoes. If I had a problem with mosquitoes, I wouldn't be sitting out here. I could promise y'all that. But you know, there was something in the local news last week in the parish I live in Louisiana. We have parishes, not counties. And they said it was the first case of West Nile virus, which, you know, is transmitted by mosquitoes. So, yeah. Oh, those are some cute names. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. Yep, Gina. TikTok flashes so many things on my screen. I can't keep up with it. I'm not that good. It says 2 gifters send. I'm not sure what that meant. I'm click. Okay, I need 2 people to send me a tiny diny. Is that what it's telling me? I don't know. This stupid thing. They put so much stuff on my screen. I can't even see my alligator or what y'all typing. They got some stuff with this TikTok stuff. Good Lord. They got more things on my screen. Okay. Okay, here's the results. Crystal, that's from the other night. That was the old pole. That's okay. I'm like, does it keep the old poles? If it does, that would be cool. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get there. Okay, y'all, Crystal's getting ready to post a poll, and everybody's gonna go vote. And there it is. The box should appear. It's on your top left side, blue and white, little check box. Go click and vote for what you want to name our baby here. The fish I have here, primarily catfish. There's a lot of perch, sockeye, brim. Those long skinny ones out there, that's your alligator garfish. There's prehistoric as a little dinosaur here. They're I see bass, but they're so fast. Yeah, he's getting pretty comfortable here munching on the fish food. Oh, hey, boss. Okay, you're from the UK. Yeah. So everybody go vote. Oh, I can't vote. I was going to try to vote. Oh, well. If I touch something, I'm going to mess it up. Okay. Okay. It's calculating the results. You're about to have a name. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, I haven't done Tiny. Okay, we've named this one Tiny, and that's a perfect name. Tiny. Tiny. Okay, everybody. Tiny looks tired. I swear Allie used to do the same thing. Just hold on to the ramp and float. All she wants to do is listen to my voice for some bizarre reason. It is just the strangest thing. Oh, Tiny likes fish food. So once Tiny gets used to us, if her mom lets her, she gonna let me? She doesn't see me right here. Okay. Tiny. She'll let me sit close to the edge. Nope. Nope. She's like, nope, lady, you're too close. All right, where'd you go? Where'd you go? There she is. There she is. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that all the alligators are scared. But they when they're not used to hanging out with us, especially these little ones, they, very skittish, which is fine. That's fine. I'm the lady back. No, I didn't play in Lake Placid. No. Y'all, what I'm telling y'all, this baby's whole head is the size of my fist balled up. He's tiny. And Tiny does not like marshmallows. Well, at least not yet. He's more interested. You know what else? I'm going to scoot back. He definitely doesn't like me being that close to the edge either. So what I was going to say is, if y'all recall last year, oh, geez, I almost lost my phone. There we go. I'm sorry. Follow movement. I got the tripod. Allie got very, she would defend this area when other alligators would come around. She would run them off. She's like, this is my gig here. But Allie was bigger than this one. Allie had no fear And I would worry when she'd go up against the big alligators to run them off. But I don't think this one's big enough to try to run anybody off. So that's a little worrisome. But we'll see. I'll scan the areas and look for glowing eyes. I don't see any. And I think that's why alligator eyes light up bright orangey red. And I'm just curious if that's why this baby's here, because no big ones are around, which would probably make sense. So Allie was about 4 feet, so I mean, the rule of thumb is, they're like at least a year old, 1 to 2 years old for every foot. So I know if he'd come a little bit close, I got him zoomed. Zoomed all the way. Hey, Allie, she moved on. And they do that, some alligators will come. They'll hang out for a couple days, couple weeks, couple months. Then they just move on. Hey, Beth, what's the laws? Well, they're pretty strict with alligators. It's not against the law to feed them in Louisiana, which surprises me, but there are a lot of tour operators in Louisiana that make money with alligator tours, and of course they feed the alligators on these tours. There's specific hunting seasons, I think there's 2 a year, and you have to have, you can't just go buy an alligator license. You have to actually be awarded tags to harvest alligators. And if you get caught killing one, you're in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. I just like to observe nature, like these little turtles. These turtles can be silly sometimes. But yeah, I have read larger alligator, they can eat these smaller alligators if they want to, Again, I don't think anybody would be doing it out of hunger. There's a lot of food in these waters. Okay. All the food's staying right here. That's what it was. And Tiny wanted to come eat the food right here. So I'm probably going to have to back up some more. I'm going to back up my chair. And then I can tilt the phone when she comes closer. Up. Any little noise. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, she's taking off. I see her zooming way back there. I guess her mom said get home. I don't know. Sometimes they just up and leave. But I tell you what, I will try. I don't see any other alligator. I'm going to leave my phone. Y'all keep an eye on her. Y'all see her out there? I'm going to see if I leave, if she'll come closer. That way I can go run inside and grab my battery. Hopefully she'll stay in view. All right, let's see how fast I can do it. Okay, I'm back. Did she swim off? Or did she swim towards us? Did y'all see her? She went under. Oh, hey, Beth. Hey, Beth. I'm here. I'm here. I see turtles. She swam off, or did she swim here? Did anybody see her? Okay, she's over there. No, I've not had a problem with alligators coming in my yard. Let me look along the bulkhead. She's so tiny. It's that stupid cat just still eating. Well, maybe she went home. Let's see. Oh, there she is. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in. Y'all probably gonna be able to see her. In the center of the light. Well, if she liked marshmallows, I'd know how to get her here. Oh, the light went out. Dang it. So I thought I fixed the timer. Obviously, I didn't do a very good job. No, might see a rougarou now. I have no light. Hi, you are currently being recorded. What's going on? Technical difficulties. Can y'all see the orange glow? Probably not, huh? Well, her only behavior that I've been able to identify so far is she is attracted to fish that are splashing in the water. I guess we'll see if she comes back. We just need the fish to start making noise. We'll see if she comes back. Okay. Do you use bait or just what? It's a floating catfish. A floating catfish food I get from Tractor Supply. Like I need to go get some this week. Yes, I'm in South Louisiana. I don't have mosquito problem at my house. My neighbors do. I don't. Hey, Becky, thank you for the tiny dinies. And yeah, come on, fish. But I just find the bigger fish make less splashing noise because they know that attracts predators. But she's just sitting there. You go sit there and look at the reeds. You go sit there and look at the reeds. She shows up. Nope, she's leaving. There's actually stories of alligators. Nope, she's leaving. There's actually stories of alligators going in people's doggy doors. Y'all, she gotta go home. Bye, Tiny. Come back. Let's see where she's gonna swim to. I don't see no bigger eyes out there, so. Anyway, I'm glad she was here and y'all got to see her. I was telling y'all about her. But anyway, hopefully she'll come back and spend the summer with us. And the catfish are happy. So that means we probably don't have any other alligators around, which is good. Yeah, I say back. Yeah, I know. Y'all remember after that hurricane? Oh, it was like almost 2 months. No fish, no turtles. Hurricanes truly screw up the ecosystem. I actually find it pretty quiet tonight. I haven't heard one owl. Y'all, she's coming back around. She's coming back. Probably because she hears the fish splashing. So she's following her natural instincts, even though the fish are bigger than her. Right before that, you got motor. Oh yeah, I still got the motorhead right there. I let the neighborhood kids play with it in the pool today, so we need to charge the batteries. They're like, oh, I want to put it in the water when I see an alligator. I'm like, it's actually against the law to intimidate animals. I'm trying to teach these kids. So yes, I came live tonight because we have a little, I'm going to just call it a 2-foot alligator. Oh, she just went underwater. And we named her Tiny. So we'll see if she makes it back. Most of the fish you see are catfish. The long, skinny ones are your other prehistoric creatures. Those are alligator garfish. We also have alligator snapping turtles, which are just as prehistoric, but they're very elusive. It's very rare you'll ever see one. Oh, she's coming in hot now. She's definitely attracted to the fish splashing. It's just all the fish are bigger than her. Hey, yeah, Karen's still here. I haven't seen her. I'm kind of surprised they still live here. I mean, they have a house an hour away. They've been trying to sell theirs. They're in their 80s. And main reason they couldn't sell the house is because bulkheads. When you live on the water in Louisiana, having a good bulkhead is as important as having a good air conditioner. And so this poor guy rebuilt his bulkhead by himself. He had all the materials. Other people wanted like 30 grand. And he worked on it all through the winter. He did it all himself. It looks gorgeous. So anyway, hopefully they leave. He's nice as could be, her husband. She don't like me shining my spotlight on the river at night. She says it reflects in her window. Come on, girl. Come closer. All right. Finish off this cup of food here. That's gonna be our last batch. Oh shoot! Come on. She's like, I saw you. Yeah, catfish. I know these kids caught so much fish. I know these kids caught so much fish, and they're like, Miss Katie, you want us to bring some? I was like, no, honey, you don't have to bring me nothing. They were gonna go clean it, because I told them I didn't want them cleaning it over here and throw it in their water, because then I'd have huge alligators everywhere. You know, they would throw the fish heads in the water and all. Like, I don't need that kind of attention over here with my dogs. Come on, Tiny. But yeah, I'm just real curious if we're gonna see her when the other alligators are present. And I'm sure her mom is somewhere. These older gators are smart. They're hiding. Her mama is probably in that grass watching us. And when I go inside, they'll come out. But that's why I got this camera hooked up out here too, so it catches a lot of cool things. Oh, I found too many marshmallows. Let's see. Any takers? So hey, I'm in South Louisiana. I think they stay with their mom for like the first year. So this one's probably just got kicked out, would be my guess. I think alligators just did their mating season. Can't even chew a mini marshmallow. You're weird. You're weird, kiddo. Am I out here in the dark alone? Yes, I am. I'm in my backyard. The alligator's definitely attracted to the fish, except the fish are bigger than the alligator. The alligator's definitely attracted to the fish, except the fish are bigger than the alligator. We have Tiny the baby alligator out here. Got a lot of fish swimming around. Hey, Tabby, yeah, I'm in South Louisiana. But this little guy likes the fish food. So cute, so cute. Marshmallows are bad for everybody. I had dropped some on the floor. Oh my goodness, my little Yorkie got a hold of some. But, oh, that was a loud something. Oh, the Landrys are your family? I'll be honest, I can't say I've ever watched Swamp People. It's so rare I put TV on. So rare. Yep, I sit out here in my backyard. And I fish when I want. Or hang out. And there's places we can go out on the river. We'll take out a boat or jet ski. Or my neighbors have my kayak right now. Bayou. Mesha, we out on the bayou. I can talk like the coon asses. Mesha, we got them coon asses. They down there on the bayou. Yes, it's definitely not a city environment at all. And people always ask me, how long it takes you to get to anywhere? It's 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Wherever I want to go, it's at least 30 minutes. Well, there is a Dollar General store within 15 minutes, but fuel for your car or a decent-sized grocery store, yeah, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And I just had my generator service last week. I need to get a battery for it. And then I'm going to fill up my propane tank and pray no hurricanes come this year. Because that is just too much work cleaning up after those things. Yeah, just in time for the season. I know they came to do my service on my generator. And it's a whole house generator, okay? It pushes 2 air conditioners. But it's old. It's original. The original one, it's like 30 years old. But the techs are like, man, it just runs. They don't make them like that. So he's like, but it needs a new battery. It's a special kind of battery. I'm like, well, tell me how much it costs first before I agree to it. Oh, yeah. It's there for life. I'm not going to replace it. Those things are too expensive. But it's like $550 a year, and they service it twice a year with oil changes. And that's not a bad price for 2 service visits. So. Oh, yeah, keep that baby running. Hey, Andrew, the water here is right now it's about 8 feet deep. And yeah, we have a lot of alligators in and out through here. A lot of them pass by. A lot of them stay for a little while. I think this baby just wants to go home. I keep trying to make it stay, but I used the last of the fish food, so that's interesting. Okay, so it was the fish that attracted. Good night, Tiny. I thought he was turning around to say goodbye. Y'all saw that? Bye. Good night. And I don't see no more eyes out there, so this baby's ruling the waterway tonight. He doesn't have nothing to be afraid of. Except he's too small to eat anything. Yeah, you can shoot alligators, but, you're going to go to jail if you get caught. Hey, Heather, no, we hadn't seen Allie since September. Last time we saw her. But we've had several others come through since then. This is just the tiniest one. Cute as can be. Hope it comes back. Good night, Tiny. I'm just curious to see where she goes. And if her mama is up in there. It's like she's just paused. Oh. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted y'all to introduce y'all to my new baby. I'm going to have to call it a night. It's 9. Wasn't planning on doing the live, so I'm not fully equipped out here. But y'all take care. If weather's good, everything looks promising, I will go live again Tuesday. So y'all have a great week. Everybody, thank y'all for joining us. Good night. Bye. Crystal, thank you, sweetie. Appreciate your help. Okay, bye-bye.